She finally apologized. And yes, no epilogue.
No epilogue, but gotta say, the blacklog is sponsored by Fade to Black Funeral Homes. Death is a part of life, so let them put life into your loved ones. Death at Fade to Black Funeral Homes with t-shirt printing and tattoo artists on site to commemorate your loved ones. Fade to Black. And now the superlatives. Okay, I ain't got nothing for HBCU thing. I'm real. There's a moment just like last week. We're just a college. That's all. There was nothing that was distinctly
There
HBCUs.
was me. I
What?
did see stuff. I don't know what card game they were playing when Whitley barged in the room, but I assume that
They were playing
playing
poker.
cards in the dawn, huh? They were playing poker. I
They
mean,
had chips.
I'm used to. I'm used to people playing spades. I cannot play spades, which you can put that on my. You can go ahead and put it on the. Hey man, we take your black card away if you can't play spades. Well, you know what? You
Take
might
it.
be taking it away because as long as you don't take my 40.
I think the 40 covers you on the black card on the spade. 40s usually cover you. If you drink Crazy Horse or St. Ives, it kind of covers you on
Yeah.
spades. I just think
Yeah.
maybe, probably. I
Oh,
mean,
that
not
old eight.
now,
That old
but
eight. Eight.
um, not likely to happen at HB. Most likely, more than likely not to happen.
Not the
Whitley,
least HBCU thing, but highly unlikely.
highly unlikely. Whitley pulling that stunt.
Yeah. I actually have two things. Um, and maybe you'll be able to come back because that was kind of close to your era. Playing charades.
You know, never, not one time have I ever played charades.
I don't.
Ever.
I mean, people play games and they play
Man,
cards. I just don't see. I don't see even if and I know it's
don't,
girls and dudes. I
don't,
just don't see them playing charades.
never. I just
Also,
didn't.
Dwayne, I don't know if you know that because remember when Walter came in, he was just sitting there with his shirt and his drawers. I just don't see.
I
I
forgot to
just
mention
don't
that.
see. I
That was
just
fun.
don't see. I
Yeah,
don't see any of my. I don't ever see if I have a roommate, my roommate just walking around in his drawers.
bruh,
I'm not
bruh.
walking around. I'm just not walking around the room with my drawers
Even
on,
though
bro.
it was funny as hell. But I was like, I forgot to mention it. It was funny, but I was like, yeah, walking around, just playing cards. Man, why you playing cards in your? Babe, we'll put some shorts on. You got something.
Bruh, if I walked in the room, bruh, and my boys up in there playing spades, and the dude whose room it was, he just sitting there in his drawers, be like, bruh, you gonna put some pants on? Oh, I got to leave, bruh.
Put
I don't feel
it.
like seeing. I don't feel like
I
seeing
didn't
him,
even
bruh.
believe if he told. I didn't even believe he said put a towel on, wrap a towel around if you washing all your clothes. But you ain't just sitting in your drawers playing cards with nobody. It's not happening. It's not at all. Um, R&B hip hop song, and it is from that year. Buddy, buddy, don't you know you make me go nutty? I'm
Oh,
so
my God.
glad that you're not a fuddy duddy, not too skinny and not too chubby, soft like
Soft
silly
like
putty.
silly putty.
Miss Crabtree, I hope that you're not mad at me. My buddy by De La Soul.
Yeah. Mine was don't hurt me again. Don't hurt me again. A teenage love.
oh,
A teenage
oh,
love. Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the thing? Hey,
oh.
what? Hey, oh, bruh, Slick Rick, bruh. Nobody ever had a problem with Slick Rick doing that little part at the end of that song, bruh. Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things
I
that
kind of did.
life brings? Oh,
I kind of did. I was like, what are
you
you,
did, you did.
like, what are you doing? Like, I have
Every
a
time,
question.
I was like, ain't that just a? It's a did you? I mean, it's almost.
You couldn't tell New York it wasn't the greatest thing ever, but I'm just
It
saying.
was just. It was almost like he was doing it. And he was in the studio, and he just. I don't like it was almost like it wasn't supposed to be a part of the song, but he just went into it, and they said, you know what? We gonna keep that, Slick. That was good, Slick. We gonna keep that right where it is. All right. Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the place?
Horrible. My HBC alum, poet and Fisk University graduate, Nikki Giovanni. She
Wow.
plays poetry classmate Nyla Gloom in Professor Foster's class. She has not one word of dialogue the entire episode, but every time Freddie, the meat locker, Randall, or Professor Foster look her way, she looks at her like, she gives a look of, Negro, please. You, because you know she's Nikki Giovanni, really playing this role is like, and then she breaks the fourth wall and looks to the audience, and they go, Miss Gloom. And they be cheering like the Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids.
My famous HBCU grad is Letty's ongoing best friend, Debbie Allen.
With no
As
name.
she
has no name. Is she ever gonna get a name?
As she's waiting for Letty to come out of her room so that they can leave, she sees Robert and Kim going upstairs. At which she says, "I'm coming up, Robert." And Debbie Allen pulls her aside and says, "Honey, are you using protection?" That's pretty much it.
And she's still waiting for Letty because Letty ain't even in the episode.
I tell you, she waiting out, bro. You never see Letty because she's waiting for Letty to come out the room, bro. And then they go up to Kim's room, bro. You know,
man, I don't know.
see, you thought you had me. You thought that I didn't remember that Letty wasn't in the episode. Letty was in her room. Letty never came out.
I ain't got no HBCU story, but Robert made me think of a story. Yeah, I didn't mention. I hated his lining and his lining is horrible. It's like it looks like the West Side of South America.
Boy, bro, who was that dude?
But
that dude had a horrible haircut, bro. That dude, he was a Power Ranger. He's one of the Black Power Rangers.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know he did it. He's known for having. He's not. I don't know his name, but he's known for having a horrible haircut. But I'm telling you, his haircut, the Black Power Rangers lining looked great compared to the Roberts because it did this and this, and it made me think of when I was 11. Man, I went to the Afro House down by Tambourine and Fan to get a haircut.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to line it, and the guy was like, "No, you need your natural line. I don't want my natural line."
And then going to Mr. Roussel. Should have gone to Mr. Roussel
because we wasn't going to Mr. Roussel at that point. Wasn't going to Joe's at that point. Not at 11. We were at the Afro House, and man, that was one of the first times I went there by myself. I wasn't with Dad, and they got my hair cut, man. And I kept saying that, and I came home, and your mom was like, "What's wrong with your hair?" And I was like, and I said, "What do you think? It looks bad?" "No, it don't look bad. Just lean your head this way." Like, I can't. Like, how the hell do I walk around and lean my head? Just lean like, what am I gonna do? Walk around like this all day? I was so mad. I was mad. Like I said, it has nothing to do with the story. I just remember when I saw Robert, it reminded me. It's like, because I tell you, if I could find that barber today, I don't care if he's alive and he's 98 years old, I would cuss him out for. I would cuss him out.
I don't really have the only nostalgia I had was when they were playing cards. It just reminded me of those nights. Dudes was playing spades, and my boy Ryan, you'd have cards going on. You'd have Sega and 40s. and now there are many stories behind those 40s that I could say, but might not be the best time. right now.
It's not. I don't even. That just even. I don't even want to go there. Doesn't even sound good.
There's, of course, that one time, the very next day, campus security busted my boy room.
Um,
It's like, ooh.
in closing, if you have the Max, I just discovered the movie The Accountant. It's quite good.
Really?
I
Oh,
mean,
because they got that part 2 coming out with the Punisher?
the only reason I watched it was because of I keep seeing this commercial. Like, is The Accountant any good? It's like, Ben Affleck is building a nice little resume here. Like, you know what?
Yeah. Hey, man, let me tell you something. Ben Affleck is Batman.
He is. He is. Dog. He really is.
If you are a very highly well-known actor, as much as Ben Affleck is, and how much he was connected to, what's your boy name? The little dude? What's the little dude who played
Matt Damon?
Matt Damon. Yeah. As much as they were connected, for him to play that role of Bruce Wayne / Batman, and for me to forget that that's Ben Affleck, that is one hell of an acting job.
Yeah.
And they should have kept him on.
Yeah.
Although they need to consider that dude from what's that show that I used to watch, Reacher.
I mean, I think both of them, quite honestly, I'm being honest with you, I'm impressed by both of them to be as connected as they were by winning an Oscar. Matt Damon is Jason Bourne. And
Yeah. Matt Damon, yeah.
I will never forget that scene in 40-year-old version when your boy is looking at the TV. Man, I used to think Matt Damon was a real pussy. But man, these Jason Bourne movies. Dude, and Ben Affleck he's Bruce Wayne. He plays both sides well. He
did it, bro. Like, of all the people, and no disrespect to my man Michael Keaton, because he's the first one, not the first one, not the first one, but man,
dude.
I mean, Adam West, hey man,
man, rest in peace. Let's not talk about.
You're the first one, bro. That's all. But
hey man,
that.
Ever tell you the Batusi? Stop. But Affleck, like I said, I was very shocked by it, and it's like it kind of makes me want to go to the theater. I said, and Barenthal is in the first one.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. So yeah, I was. That's what made me shocked. I was like, "Oh my god!" So he was in the first.
Let me just make sure Barenthal. You talking about Punisher dude, right?
Yeah.
It's a shame that I don't know people.
Hey man, at least you recognize him.
Yeah.
Hey man, and enjoyable, but we worked a little bit on this episode. We had to work on it. But until next week, check out The Accountant. Go back and watch Different World. Go back and watch Stripes and see somebody say, "Lighten up, Francis." Until that time, my name is Rod. His name is Ryan.
Oh, don't forget, on YouTube, like, subscribe, share. Apple Podcasts, 5 stars.
I was trying to freeze, but it didn't work. Peace.